7.5 years ago, Archie Hamilton was addicted to meth. He seemed on a path that would lead either to overdose or a life behind bars, and he needed a change. Mackenzie Wilson shares with us Hamilton's remarkable story of recovery.
Mugshots, handcuffs, and fingerprints all used to be part of Archie Hamilton's routine.
7 years ago, the courts labeled me a career criminal.
Addicted to meth and willing to do anything for a hit, Hamilton was on his way to an overdose or life in prison.
I was so strung out, I didn't even know what was real anymore. I thought every white car in town was the FBI.
Nothing could sober him up, not even 57 arrests and 5 trips to the big house. Jail deputies knew every time Hamilton left, he'd be back.
Here he is again. When is he going to figure this out?
The 49-year-old believes he spent 10 years of his adult life locked up.
The rules as you know it is over when you hit the prison system. You will be attacked, you will be targeted, you will be jumped into a gang.
Growing up in Prineville, Hamilton remembers taking his first drink at just 12 years old.
I didn't start off robbing people, sticking a needle in my arm, and going to prison.
He started off drinking with friends, then smoking pot with friends. Later, it was shooting up and smoking meth with friends. But those friends always seemed to disappear when he went away, and his own family wanted nothing to do with him.
I remember so many times calling them collect from a phone inside prison and have them hear my voice and hang up the phone.
With 87 felonies from his final arrest, Hamilton was looking at a 15-year prison sentence. This after he was caught with a gun and about a quarter pound of meth in Redmond. He beat the gun charge on a faulty search warrant and went to prison instead for 2.5 years. That was when he finally took a sobering look at who he'd become. Hamilton had the time to change, but not everyone wanted him to.
There's a lot of prison politics that goes on inside the institutions, and it did take courage to say, you know, I don't want to be that person anymore.
Now, 7.5 years clean, Hamilton is proud of what he sees when he looks in the mirror. When he's not spending time with his family and 3-year-old granddaughter, he's back behind bars.
Just walking in here today and hearing that door slam behind me still makes me cringe.
But now his visits to jails and prisons are just that, visits. Not to do time, but to inspire other inmates with his remarkable transformation from addict to role model.
Every time I see Archie, I shake Archie's hand. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
In Bend, Mackenzie Wilson, News Channel 21.
To keep the identities safe of jail and prison inmates, we were not allowed to film Hamilton during his time volunteering. The now drug and alcohol counselor is married to a probation officer. The best man at their wedding was a former Bend police officer who Hamilton says was instrumental in his transformation.